Hello, I'm JakeJoshTeam, here to tell you the history of Disney. And I know what you're thinking. Of course! Watch this, watch this. Hello, sir.
What the?
Have you ever heard of Disney?
Yes.
My point is, everyone knows Disney because they've grown up with Disney. My friends, my parents, heck, even my grandparents. In fact, Disney owns everything that we love today. Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, ABC. In fact, they even own ESPN. See? Wait, no, we only said... In the summer of 1923, Walt Disney finally made it to California and wanted to make a name for himself. Fun fact, by the way, he only had $40 in his pocket. Granted, $40 was worth a lot more than it was today. However, Walt Disney still needed to get a job. And guess where he decided to work? That's right, Universal Studios. Mind blown. Yes, Walt Disney used to work for Universal Studios. He only quit because of his first creation. No, not that one. Yeah, that one. That one right there. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. When Walt found out that he didn't have the rights to the character he created, he stormed out, and a year later, we got that famous cartoon we can all remember. In the year 1928, we got the cartoon called Steamboat Willie, which introduced us to Mickey Mouse. What was so groundbreaking about this cartoon was that it was the first time we ever got, wait for it, sound mixing. That did so well, so Walt Disney continued making short cartoons, and that's where we were introduced to Goofy, Donald, Daisy, Minnie Mouse. In 1937, the public was given Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. However, Walt Disney did have a lot of writing on this. He mortgaged his house, spent all his time, effort, and even money on this one project. Unfortunately, the public was actually making fun of this movie. Hey James, have you heard about the new Snow White and Seven Dwarfs movie?
I heard about it, I just don't think it's gonna be any good.
No. It sounds stupid. I have no idea what Walt Disney's thinking. But after the movie came out, the public's reaction was different. Since that was a hit, Walt Disney came up with more animated movies, such as Pinocchio, Fantasia, Dumbo, and Bambi. Our story continues in the year 1950, where Walt Disney wanted to make a amusement park, but didn't have the money until Cinderella. Yes, Cinderella was a huge hit for Disney. Anyone who was anyone went to see this movie. In the year 1955, thanks to the money of Cinderella, Walt Disney was able to open an amusement park for families all over the world. After the park was open, it was only uphill for Walt Disney's legacy. Not him. Sadly, Walt Disney died December 15, 1966. But a fun fact to lighten the mood was that the last movie he ever worked on was The Jungle Book. Roy Disney started to take over the legacy. In 1971, Roy Disney opened Walt Disney World to the public. But Disney didn't stop there. Oh no. In the early 90s, Disney was doing great. Well, if you guessed it, it was Beauty and the Beast, The Little Mermaid, The Lion King, and Aladdin. In fact, Beauty and the Beast was the very first animated picture to ever be nominated for Best Picture. However, from 1995 to 2005 was considered Disney's downfall. Sure, they came out with some okay movies, but it was no Lion King and it was definitely no Beauty and the Beast. It was just sequel or something. Sometimes it didn't even make sense. People didn't start noticing Disney again until the year 2006. Now, what were the memorable movies that were coming out in 1995 to 2005? Pixar! In 2006, Disney recognized how popular Pixar was with the audience. People loved these characters. People enjoyed laughing and being with the whole family again. The thing was that the same year Disney got the rights to Pixar, they got the rights to a forgettable character. In February 2006, Disney CEO Bob Iger initiated a trade with NBC Universal, in which a number of minor assets, including the rights to Oswald, were acquired by the Walt Disney Company in exchange for sending a sportscaster, Al Michaels, from Disney's ABC and ESPN to NBC Sports. Just imagine having to tell that to people that you got traded for a drawing. Let's get you down there, son.
I lost my job today.
Well, that's a bummer. What happened?
I got traded from ESPN to NBC.
Well, what did they trade you for?
A rabbit.
What do you mean by rabbit?
Cartoon rabbit.
Like Bugs Bunny?
No, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit.
Ooh.
Oswald the Lucky Rabbit.
I think you got too much to have there, so have a good one. However, Disney realized that something else was getting very popular with the audience. And it was definitely super. After seeing how well the first Iron Man movie did in theaters, Disney wanted their hands on it. They saw potential. When Disney offered Marvel Studios $4 billion, they quickly agreed on one condition: to have Stan Lee cameo in all their movies. But that was not the last thing Disney bought the rights to. Oh no, 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 no. The last one they bought was from a galaxy far, far away. On October 30th, 2012, Disney announced a deal acquired to Lucasfilms for $4.05 billion, with the approximately half in cash and half in the shares of Disney stocks. Once they had the rights, they quickly started working on more films and a TV show. And you know the rest. Disney's doing better than ever with their films. Heck, they have amusement parks all over the world. Yes, Disney has made a few bad films here and there, but they've come back from it. The last thing about Disney is that they know how to be timeless.
You are my son.
Noticed the changes of society and wasn't afraid to change with it. Same with Pixar, Marvel, and Star Wars. Disney knows people enjoy them, so they wanted to keep up with society by continuing to make them for the public.
Genie,
Disney is timeless. Disney is endless. Disney is amazing, and the best part is Disney knows what to show their audience, and people will go and see those movies because we can relate to them, because we can understand them. Disney is magical, and it's magical to keep on going.
When they're in love.
This is my family.
Smile, everyone.